Hello and welcome back to my channel, Evolve with Samira. I am Samira, so you're going to be evolving with me. So today we're going to talk about forgiveness and what it means to really forgive somebody. I've been asking people, and even in my life, I've come to understand that it's actually quite hard, all right? It's hard to forgive somebody, especially when they've really hurt you, whether it's a group of people, whether it's somebody, or whether it's yourself, your family, your friends, your siblings, society has wronged you. It is very difficult to forgive, and we must recognize that. And I think God recognizes that as well. And that's one of the reasons why I felt that He's put something in my heart that I feel will be very useful for you as well, as I learned about forgiveness. So stay with me and you will see how this will turn your life around. Okay, right, let's talk about forgiveness for a minute. It's always easy for people to say, being a bigger person, you've got to rise above it. Come on, you need to get over it. Why are you still hung up on that? Just move on, right? Actually, it ain't that easy. And like I said, God recognizes that. And in fact, He gives us a leeway. He gives us a time frame. He gives us opportunity, or He gives us the latitude to be able to say, be angry, but sin not. He's saying that, in fact, you can speak the truth, speak it in love. He's saying that speak the truth, or consider yourself, or know ye no man after the flesh. In other words, think about the person that is the offender. Almost, there are certain things you can put in place to help you to forgive. So one of those things, number one, could be making excuses for that person. Not excuse their behavior away whereby they can't be accountable, but make excuses in the sense of looking at things from a different angle. Either saying that maybe something has happened to them. Just make excuses. I could go in different ways to make excuse, but what I'm saying is make excuses for this person who is the offender, or i.e. analyze the offender. One other things to bear in mind that I really want to hone in on today is the fact that when you forgive somebody, you are doing a couple of things. You are actually releasing yourself from the burden of ensuring the person pays for what they did to you. What do I mean by that? One of the reasons why people find it difficult to forgive is because you feel like, why should I forgive? I mean, I will be doing myself wrong by letting you off easy. Like, why? You did so wrong. Me holding you in my heart, me wishing that, bad things will happen to this person because they really hurt me. That is my way of paying them back. But actually, no. Do you know why? That phrase, you can't eat your cake and have it, is how I'm going to use to explain this. If you hold on to the hurt, then God can do nothing about it. Because God says, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. So if you really want to avenge, or you really want justice to be served, you got to give it to God. God is the one that knows precisely where it hurts. He knows why it's hurting you. He understands the depth of the hurt. He's the only one that can truly heal you. He's the only one that can truly bring the person, the offender, to justice. And check this out. He's the only one that can restitute, He can restore, He can revive, He can refresh you way more than you can. So it's actually in your best interest to say, do you know what? This person hurt me. So you hold on to that hurt and say, I am hurt. I'm annoyed. Yes, feel all of that. Stay with that and say, do you know what? I'm really hurt. I'm disappointed. I cannot believe this person did that to me. They betrayed me. They hurt me. They took this from me. They did this. They hurt me. They tainted my memory. I mean, all that bad stuff. And then let it go. And just hand it over to God, because God will be like, yes, my child, well done. Now what I'm going to give you in return, I'm going to give you mercy. I will help you deal with it. I'll help you cope. I will take away the pain and I will leave behind the, what's the word I'm looking for? The way you can, you can cope with it. Something that will help you cope with it. That you can not just cope, but actually thrive. That you can live with the memory of what's happened to you, but not be hurt by the facts. So not letting your feelings affect the fact, where you can actually now be in that position to forgive somebody, because to forgive is divine, to err is human. So that means forgiving somebody is actually being godlike. It's one of the main characteristics of being God, being able to forgive. So what am I saying? I'm saying if you've been hurt, okay, you've been hurt, you've been disappointed, you have been abused, all manner of, this generation, just, we carry a lot of hurt. You've either been abused, molested, insulted, the list is endless, all kinds of things. You didn't think somebody you trusted would do something so hurtful to you, and you're really finding it difficult to let go. This is God saying to you and me, as we evolve in this mindset, that actually, if I give it to God, God is the one that knows really how to make justice happen. My forgiveness of somebody is not me letting them off the hook. It's actually saying, you know what? God is better. Look, you don't want to fall into the hand of God. You know, it's better off a human being punishes you. But if you go mess up and God is the one fighting for you, that person is in trouble. So you can rest assured knowing that God can handle your hurt better than you can. God can actually make use of your pain so that it becomes purposeful, so that you can produce the best version of yourself, so that the person who's offended you can also wake up one day and perhaps realize that they've done you wrong, or even if they don't realize it. In fact, even if they look like they're having the time of their lives, oblivious to the fact that they've hurt you, that's still okay. Do you know why? Because God knows the beginning, He knows the end. He knows the in-betweens, He knows the details that you and I cannot possibly know. And He is the one that can truly, truly, truly bring justice to that matter. So don't hold on. Let go. Let God. Allow Him to bring the restitution and the justice you truly deserve. And other thing to consider, you might be the one who's hurt somebody. You might be the one that somebody somewhere is sitting there looking at your picture and like, die, 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 die. Can you imagine if somebody is saying that you're the one that should be dying and somebody is reporting you to God? Would you want them to let go? My point exactly. All right. Now you might be thinking, I'm a good people, you know, I don't hurt nobody. I give them what they deserve and all of that. Look at me, I'm so cute. I don't hurt nobody. No, because that is the whole point. We can easily offend one another. So if that mechanism of forgiveness isn't in place, everybody would just be, you know, walking time bomb waiting to happen. So it's that cycle, isn't it? You forgive, I forgive. God forgives. And that's why God is saying, if you then don't forgive, I'm not going to forgive you either, because you're not living by example. So I hope today I've been able to share with you a few tips then very quickly if I have to really round this up, all right? If you're hurt, it's okay to feel the anger. Just don't let it go on too long, because it starts to affect your heart, all right? Number 2, acknowledge the fact that yes, you're hurt. Acknowledge the fact that, you know, it is hurtful. Don't just, you know, be like, you know, I don't care, you know, I don't like people anyway. Just, all those things is just defense mechanism. Just be truthful to yourself. It hurt you that that boy didn't call you back, all right? It hurt you that he went for your friend. It should have been you, but he went for your friend. It hurts. Admit it, and let's start the healing process. The other thing is to remember that God can do better than you can with your hurt. Okay? Give the hurt to God. by forgiving this person, when God takes over that hurt, he will know what to do with it. He will bring that justice. And most importantly, you would have mercy as well. I hope you've been blessed, and I really do hope you stick with me. Remember to subscribe, to like, to share, and most importantly, to let go and let God. Until next time, this is Samira. Evolve with me. Bye.